Welcome to the Spectre Sisters, your portal into the unexplainable,
the unknown,
and the undeniably strange. Hello, this is your ghost, Abby.
Hello, this is your ghost, Bree.
Hey listeners, your ghost Nick's here, and we'll be covering the Black Dahlia this week. Please listen at your own discretion. This is an unsolved murder, and we will be talking about some graphic details today.
Yes. Stay careful with your mind and drink your water and get you some snacks.
Oh my gosh,
What?
Okay, I'm gonna say it and you might have to cut it, but this is the first thing. I rhyme in my mind a lot. When you said graphic, I was like, graphic sapphics.
I love it. I'm keeping it in.
Graphic sapphics,
I'm gonna
baby.
That's actually
put that on a t-shirt.
Alliteration time. All right.
Elizabeth Short was born July 29th, 1924 in Boston, Massachusetts to parents Leo Alvin Short Jr. and Phoebe May Sawyer. Elizabeth was the third of 5 daughters.
Okay.
Her sisters are Virginia May, Dorothea, Eleonora, and Muriel. Her father was in the Navy and originally from Gloucester, Virginia. Her mother was a stay-at-home mom, as was typical for the time.
Right. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And she was originally from Millbridge, Maine, and the family lived in Melford, a suburb of Boston at the time.
Okay.
A lot of interesting names going on.
I know.
Very unique.
Yeah, very cool area. I know Maine is definitely an interesting state.
Yeah. Her father built miniature golf courses until a stock market crash in 1929, where he lost most of his savings. The following year, his car was found on the Charlestown Bridge, and authorities assumed he had jumped from the bridge and taken his own life.
What?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
No, I didn't either. Oh man, the mini golf couldn't save him.
Oh,
Sorry.
We'll circle back to the dad thing.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Oh.
No.
Following this event, though, Short's mother began working as a bookkeeper to keep the family afloat.
Okay.
And at the age of 15, Short underwent lung surgery due to complications from bronchitis and severe asthma.
Oh, wow. Okay.
After the surgery, the doctors recommended that she spend winter in a warmer climate to prevent any further issues.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so she began spending winter in Miami with family friends for the next 3 years. And during her sophomore year of high school, she dropped out.
Oh.
Okay. Was it due to health complications or just...
I couldn't really find why she dropped out, but
She just wanted to party.
Maybe she liked Miami too much. I don't know.
Never know.
In 1942, her mother received a letter from her father. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, okay.
So he's alive.
Yeah, the family had presumed he was dead all these years,
Right, yeah.
but he said in the letter that he was alive and that he had relocated to California to start a new life.
Oh, all right.
All right.
So
So,
just-
basically I abandoned you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, 100%.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Great. Cool. Good job. Great dad. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. You got to watch out for those mini golf guys.
Yeah.
No,
First
for
red
real.
flag.
They won't commit.
It's the only game where the goal is to play less of it.
Yes.
Because the less that you play of golf,
someone was
the more you win. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think they hate the sport too.
And mini golf
think
is
so.
like not committing to a full round of golf. So there you go. There's the example right there for you.
On Spectre Sisters,
we're
we
onto
diss you. You're welcome.
In December of that year, though, Elizabeth relocated to Vallejo, California to live with her father.
Oh, okay.
Crazy decision to go live with the
Girl,
man that
yeah.
abandoned you, but
Yeah,
okay.
Like clearly you
Followed in
didn't
his
want to be a dad.
footsteps.
Yeah, poor
Apple
mom.
doesn't fall far from the tree.
Oh my god.
Why did I go through puberty while I said that?
You're a man now. Welcome.
Thanks.
Only a month later, she moved out due to incessant arguing between
Okay.
her and her father.
Oh, could have seen that one coming.
Yeah. They were
Great.
too alike.
Literally.
Oh boy. Woof.
She then took a job at the Base Exchange at Camp Cook, now the Vandenberg Space Force Base.
Oh.
Ooh.
And she briefly lived with the U.S. Army Air Force sergeant that she was seeing romantically, but claims are that he was abusive.
Oh, well that's too bad.
Yeah.
In mid-1943, she moved to Santa Barbara, California.
Okay.
And shortly after her move, she was arrested for underage drinking and sent back to her mother in Massachusetts.
See, she did just want to party. That's why she dropped out.
Maybe.
Instead of returning to her family, she instead chose to go to Miami.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh, no.
yes, so she is following in her dad's footsteps.
Yeah.
Okay.
While back in Miami, she met Major Matthew Michael Gordon Jr.
Hello?
Major Matthew Michael Gordon Jr.
Yeah, it reminds me of what is
Major.
it?
Oh yeah,
John Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
That one. That's
Yeah.
the one. This is him, but rebranded. This is the Walmart version.
Yeah, this is.
Too many M's going on.
No, he's the original Eminem.
Yeah. He was a decorated Army Air Force officer who was preparing for his deployment. He proposed to Elizabeth in a letter whilst recovering from injuries that occurred from a plane crash. But before the couple could be reunited, he died in a second plane crash.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what are the odds of that?
I was gonna be sassy about him.
Oh no.
Giving her a letter to propose. I was gonna do that, but you continued. Now I
I don't know. It could be kind of romantic, like if he's bedridden and he's writing with his quill and ink and puts the wax seal on it.
I think that's the time period we're in. Oh my God.
I know.
In July of 1946, she moved back to California, this time to Los Angeles, where she first visited Army Air Force Lieutenant Joseph Gordon Fickling.
Oh my
Fickling. Love it.
All right, bro.
She's really liking those army, or not army, but like
Military guys.
military.
Yeah, that
people.
makes one of us.
He was an acquaintance from her time living in Florida. She moved around Los Angeles area quite a bit while working as a waitress. She was last renting a room behind Florentine Gardens, which was a nightclub at the time.
Oh.
Allegedly, it was said that she had dreams of being an actress, but we don't have any real confirmation of this.
Really? I didn't know that
yeah.
wasn't confirmed.
No, yeah, because I remember that's always something that usually is brought up with her story.
Is that
Is that she was an aspiring actress? Yeah,
right? And they always make
and
it
that's
seem
why
like
she was. Yeah.
right. They always like make that the pipeline. Weird.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry.
Shit! I want to read the last page. Hurry.
The last sentence.
January 9th, 1946, she returned home after a trip to San Diego that she had taken with Robert "Red" Marley, a 25-year-old salesman that she had been dating at the time.
No.
Marley was also married during this time.
Oh, no, the married salesman. Why you gotta do that?
Decided to change it up from the military guys,
That's
I
a bad
guess.
choice.
That's not
even
better.
worse.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh, great.
He had dropped her off not at home, but at the Biltmore Hotel in downtown Los Angeles.
I know that place.
Yep.
She was supposed to be meeting one of her sisters that afternoon, and staff at the Biltmore report having seen her use the lobby phone before leaving.
Yep.
Yep, I remember hearing about that.
Yep.
She was also cited by patrons of the Crown Grill Cocktail Lounge, roughly 3/4 of a mile from the Biltmore.
Yeah, I remember. I learned about that all from Sam and Colby. Shout out.
Yeah.
6 days later, Short's naked body was found severed in 2 pieces. The body was found in a vacant lot on the west side of South Norton Avenue, halfway between Coliseum Street and West 39th Street. So would have been in the Linehart neighborhood.
That's so terrible.
It gets worse. Her body was severely mutilated, completely severed at the waist, and fully drained of blood. Medical examiners determined that she had died roughly 10 hours before the body was discovered. The body had been washed by the killer as it was free from any blood or dirt.
Weird.
Her face had been slashed from the corners of her mouth to her ears, which is apparently called a Glasgow smile.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know that, so I learned that's something new I learned.
Wait, is that like a common?
It's an injury that happens
Oh, okay.
sometimes, or a mark of a killer
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like sometimes, especially in like, is it wrestling? I think maybe that's happened.
Really? Okay, where
It's
they can
an
like tear that
accident,
part of
yeah.
their face. Oof.
Very icky.
It's like very uncanny.
Yeah.
I think Glasgow also because it's very like uncanny and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it. I mean, obviously. Yeah.
There were several lacerations on her thighs and breasts where pieces of flesh had been sliced away. The lower half of her body had been positioned roughly a foot away from the upper half, and her intestines were tucked neatly behind her butt. The corpse had been posed with her hands over her head, elbows bent at right angles, and legs just kind of spread. Near the body, a footprint and tire tracks have been found, as well as a cement sack containing watery blood.
What?
Watery blood,
Yeah,
like it was
I've never
watered
heard
down.
that.
Yeah. I
What
did.
I was just gonna say, what would be the purpose?
I have no clue, honestly. It's just
It's weird to
strange.
keep it either way because you said it was drained of blood.
coagulate. Maybe to keep it from, because blood, if it stays up by itself,
it
like
fresh.
when
Yeah,
you
it
take blood, you
coagulates.
have to have like something, an agent in there, right, to make
Yes.
sure that it doesn't.
Would
like,
water work?
I actually don't know.
Sorry, that's a weird question.
like,
Yeah,
no,
I don't know.
maybe temporarily?
I don't know. Also, the position that she's in was almost like a ballerina.
That's
Yeah.
when you said the arms like that, that's what I thought.
yeah.
I did look into the crime scene photos out of
Oh.
morbid curiosity.
Buddy.
Oh, and you can just,
Yeah, I've seen
they're
them.
on the internet just for anyone to see.
Yeah,
it.
they were fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
I don't know what made me do
Next.
it, but it's gonna haunt me forever.
Everyone comment bad Nicks. Bad. Bad.
Literally bad Nicks. Nicks
Bad.
should not have looked at those.
No.
I think I've seen some of them. I don't know if
I've seen
do they
them.
go into detail?
Yeah.
Because I've seen like the face. I think.
I've seen all of it.
The autopsy was performed by Frederick Newbar on January 16th. Everybody in this just seems to have weird last names other than her.
All these
Every-
names are strange. Yeah.
Like every case that we cover is always
Oh.
the most wild names.
The hardest to pronounce.
Yeah, we're out here making fun of people's names because we can.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people can make fun of
No
like
one's
anybody.
safe.
Like, yeah, my name's not safe. No one ever even knows how to spell my first or last name.
He noted ligature marks on the ankles, wrists, and neck, irregular lacerations on the right forearm, left upper arm, and lower left of the chest. There was also superficial tissue lost from the right breast. And she had been cut completely in half using a technique taught in the 1930s called hemicorporectomy.
Oh.
Yeah, because hemi is like half, right?
Well,
Half.
what's the purpose of that? Do you know? Like, why that? I kind of know, like, what they would use to perform. Like,
I
what's
didn't
the
look into
purpose
it
of that?
actually. Hemi means cut in half. I haven't gone over corpor in like my medical terminology class, but ectomy does mean like surgical removal.
Yes,
Yeah.
removal. Yeah.
Surgical procedure where half of the vertebral body bone in the spine is removed. It's to treat spinal tumors, severe spinal fractures, infections of the spine, and severe spinal stenosis.
Interesting.
That's so terrible. What
Oh no, there's somebody who is they had to have like half their body cut off because of something like that, and so they don't have like the lower half of their body.
Oh, that I'm so
That's
sorry. I'm
crazy.
so sorry. That makes
Yeah.
me feel awful. I was just wondering because I was like, what would that even be used for medically?
For
Yeah.
like if there's sepsis,
I guess that makes sense.
and
Yeah.
they can't like save it. Yeah.
There was very little bruising around the incision, indicating that it had occurred after death.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
Well, that's good. Hopefully.
That's good to know, at least.
Yeah.
Her skull had not been fractured, but there was bruising on the front and right sides of the scalp. The official cause of death was hemorrhaging from the facial laceration and shock from blows to the head and face.
Okay, so hopefully she was like unaware because of the shock. Because your body
Yeah.
sets in really quick and
Yeah,
will shut off
with
any-
that type of-
Same
yeah.
with like getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
You feel like most of the time you don't even feel it because of adrenaline, which could have very well happened. So I hope for her sake that she didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
Because your brain's very good at being like, nope.
exactly.
So
No
and
thanks.
blows to the head, that could mean that she was unconscious
Right.
when
Yeah.
he cut the
I hope
face
so.
because
Yeah.
apparently he did cut the face while she was still alive because you said that was
Hemorrhaging.
the
Yeah.
hemorrhaging from that.
So and probably though to keep someone still to do so. So I hope so
Yeah.
for her
Yeah.
sake.
More good news. A rape kit was performed and processed, and the results were negative.
Oh my
Okay.
god, that's so shocking.
that
Unfortunately,
It is
yeah,
shocking,
actually.
but good.
good.
Yes.
Good.
And considering like the way the body was,
Exactly. Yeah. My brain always goes to
I know.
female killer every time if it's not tampered
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I've seen Criminal Minds.
We've all seen Criminal Minds, and we're all in love with Spencer Reed. Let's be real here.
Real. And both of them. Everybody.
Yeah.
All of them.
Good looking cast.
Yep.
What would you say if I said, well, if I had a stroke?
I'm sorry, does anyone else smell burnt toast?
What would you say if I said I haven't seen Criminal Minds?
I'm sorry. You'll like Spencer Reed.
Okay, but Spencer Reed isn't that
What
like...
to s-
Let me
I
look him up right now.
He's gorgeous. Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I'm gonna eat.
Oh yeah, he has nice hair.
Yeah, he's gorgeous. Sorry, continue.
She was identified after her fingerprints were sent to the FBI. Immediately
Okay.
after being identified, a team of reporters from the LA Examiner contacted her mother and lied, saying that Elizabeth had won a beauty contest.
Yep, I remember hearing
Oh
that.
yeah.
Bastards, you're horrible for
Yeah,
that.
that's
Exactly.
What? Yeah. What is even the purpose of
No,
that?
yeah, that's the one-way ticket to hell. Is what that is. That's horrible. It's to get information out of her.
It is.
Because she
Okay,
doesn't even know her
well.
daughter's dead yet.
She
But
doesn't.
why would she not want to offer information to help like solve the case of
Right.
her
Well,
daughter's death? Yeah.
She didn't know.
Yeah.
Her daughter was dead at the time. So they pried as much information as they could out of her.
Evil.
And then they revealed that
Yeah.
Elizabeth had been murdered. Her mother didn't believe it until after she had
Oh.
received confirmation from the LAPD.
I mean, it would be hard to believe if they switched up directions on you
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
On January 21st, the editor of the LA Examiner, James Richardson, fuck that guy, received a call from an anonymous source claiming to be the killer.
Ugh.
This person informed Richardson to expect some souvenirs of Beth Short in the mail.
What?
Oh, that's wonderful.
3 days later, a suspicious manila envelope was discovered, and it was addressed to the Los Angeles Examiner and other LA papers. On the front of the envelope was a message that was put together from clippings of newspapers,
Yeah.
like in that traditional like ransom note style.
Yeah. Yep.
And it said, "Here is Dahlia's belongings, letter to follow." The envelope contained Short's birth certificate,
Whoa.
business cards,
Whoa.
photos, names on pieces of paper, and an addressed book with Mark Hansen embossed on the cover.
Whoa. That's
Mark
not-
Hansen.
That's who did it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We'll get
Get
there.
him,
That's-
everybody. Pitchforks.
That's crazy that he got.
That
like,
is.
Can
yeah,
they
that's-
search that for fingerprints?
Well,
Oh.
they could have, but everything had been cleaned with gasoline, which led them to believe that the killer
Oh.
himself had sent it.
Well,
Gasoline.
shit.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. I didn't know that was a method.
Oh.
Of, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Nix has a finger up.
Despite the attempt to cover their tracks, partial prints were lifted.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the prints were compromised in transit to the FBI for identification.
Oh my
What do you
god.
mean compromised?
I'm gonna compromise
one
somebody's
job.
face by the end of the night. I can't.
That's
I'm gonna
fine.
get
I
put
think
on a
it's funny.
watch list.
It's funny.
Oh,
like
there.
Also, sorry, one last thing that's crazy. What is with killers and needing so much attention
Yeah.
that they kill someone and then they're
Well-
like try to get the coverage by sending, because it happens all the time. Like Luca Magnotta
BTK.
did that.
It's because they're
BTK.
narcissists and egomaniacs.
Yeah, it's like
Yep.
so no one cared about you in life, so you're so, because clearly you were a shitty person, and
Yeah.
you think to get attention to do that, that's lame, and you're a loser.
it's like their
yeah.
way to become famous.
Yeah, because they always want to be a part of the investigation somehow because they can't handle it.
Exactly.
They need people to know who they are.
Yeah.
The same day as this event, there was a handbag and a black suede shoe on top of a trash can in an alley 2 miles away from the crime scene. Police recovered the items, but they had been cleaned with gasoline in the same way the envelope had been.
Well, then
Just
that's
a
how you,
single shoe.
that is weird.
Just one.
Well,
It gets weirder.
great.
On March 14th, a suicide note was found in a shoe in a pile of men's clothing by the ocean in Venice. The note read, "To whom it may concern, I've waited for the police to capture me for the murder of Black Dahlia, but have not. I am too much of a coward to turn myself in, so this is the best way out for me. I couldn't help myself for this or that. Sorry, Mary." The clothes were first seen by beach caretaker who reported it to lifeguard captain John Dillon. He immediately notified Captain L.E. Christensen of West LAPD.
What? That's so. For one, I don't. That doesn't.
Who's Mary?
Yeah, I don't
Said,
know.
sorry, Mary.
Sorry,
She's not the one you killed.
He's maybe Mary, mother of Jesus. I have no idea. I have no idea. But like, that's crazy.
A wife, a daughter, a sister. I don't know.
Maybe a love. I don't know. That's.
Was that his
Check
nickname?
and see if it
for
was
the-
covered in gasoline. That's the only way I'll know.
Was that his nickname for Elizabeth?
Her? Oh, I don't know.
The killer normally refers to her as Beth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't look into that whole thing more, so I don't know if they ever identified the dude or not, or what ever happened there, and just because I was too caught up with other things in this case.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I don't think it was him. I think it was a
I
setup.
don't think it was him.
Yeah, it was like a setup or a copycat or some stupid fuck.
Somebody else wanting recognition for
always,
dumb reasons. Yeah.
always. God.
Mark Hansen, the owner of the address book in the manila envelope, was quickly deemed a suspect in the case.
Oh, so you Bree clocked that shit.
Bree did clock it.
Bree said, Mark Hansen.
He was a rich nightclub and theater owner and had
Disgusting.
known Elizabeth.
Oh,
It said that she had even stayed at his house before, and her roommate told investigators that Elizabeth had recently rejected Hansen's sexual advances.
well, then that wouldn't make sense though because of the whole assault thing. I don't know because I feel like
Well,
if it was based
Sometimes though, if it's
off
just like
of-
anger, like
I guess, but it would be that would be derived from a sexual thing.
yeah,
That's
it could
weird.
have just been like a pride thing though too, like where it's just like, well,
I really don't think it was Hansen just because of the nature of like how the body was found and everything.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I don't know, it just doesn't line up. I think if it was gonna be him, she would have just been like strangled and dumped in an
'cause
alley.
it's got to be someone who has medical knowledge because it's not like
Exactly.
you could just YouTube that shit up.
yeah, and
Like,
draining of
you
the
can't-
entire body
right,
and everything too.
right.
Yeah,
Like that was something like an embalmer would know to do or a surgeon. Like there is definitely like lines of work that could do it. Technically a veterinarian, but like a nightclub owner,
Yeah, unless like he hired somebody to do it, that still just seems
Yeah.
far-fetched.
a lot of money, man.
yeah.
The LAPD had interviewed over 150 potential suspects in this
Jeez.
case.
Oh wow.
Including Robert Manley, the last person to see her alive. But he was cleared after passing polygraph tests, but you all know my opinions about polygraphs.
Yeah, polygraph. I'd be
Yeah.
screwed. My heart is.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like she's been lying since she started. Like we connected her, and her breathing was lying. Because it's just based on your heart rate, like skyrocketing, and that's all mine does.
Yeah.
I like blink my eyes, and it goes up to 130. So
Yeah, they are so... And if you fail it, then they
Yeah.
can use that against you in
or
court.
if you're a narcissist
can.
and believe everything you're saying, then you're passing it. Because
Exactly.
you don't
You can
think
train
you're
yourself.
lying.
Yeah, you can train yourself to
Stupid.
trick it. Yeah.
There's literally a scene in Psych about that.
Yeah, I know. We love psych.
psych.
Yeah.
There were over 750 investigators that worked on her case.
Wow.
Whoa.
Including 400 sheriffs, 250 state patrol, and officers within the LAPD.
Nice to see the effort for once, boys.
No, it's true. After Dahmer.
Yeah.
They searched everything in the city for any information or evidence they could find. This included storm drains, abandoned buildings, and around the river.
Okay.
Oh, I'm wondering if the suspect might have been Pennywise because they were looking in those storm drains.
Do you want your boat back? Pennywise the dancing clown.
When you did that, your eyes did like.
That's what he does.
We get deeper with people making an effort, though, to find her killer.
Okay.
LA City Councilman Lloyd G. Davis even posted a $10,000 reward, which I did Google it this
Okay,
time.
at
That
the
is $40,820 today.
Okay,
Wow.
that's not nothing to cough at.
No, I would be searching.
Yeah.
I'd get a dog and everything and be like, let's go.
Yeah, and he posted this for like any information that could help them find the killer.
Okay.
This led to countless people calling in with information, but the majority of it was false.
That's
Yeah.
usually
'Cause,
how
you
that
know.
goes. People just want the money.
On January 26th, another letter was delivered to the LA Examiner, and it was handwritten this time. It read, Here it is. Turning in Wednesday, January 29th, 10 a.m. Had my fun at police. Black Dahlia Avenger.
What? Okay.
Avenger?
Yep.
Oh.
It also named a location where the killer would turn themselves in. The police waited at the location, but no one ever came to turn themselves in. Instead, another letter was delivered at 1 p.m., once again in that ransom note style. This letter read, "Have changed my mind. You would not give me a square deal. Dahlia killing was justified."
What?
What? Okay.
Excuse
180 degree there.
It wasn't
For real, I have no clue what to think of the notes.
It just feels like, again, someone else just like wanting them to give them money, like offer, be like, oh, we'll give you blah blah blah, so you can give us information or whatever. It seems like a cash grab, copycat.
It does.
It doesn't seem the same.
A media circus ensued, though, and most media sources sensationalized the case. This included false information about Elizabeth and her death.
Great.
The police allowed this, though.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, we're taking steps
Really?
back.
Okay.
What the hell? We
Yeah.
were doing okay.
I thought the effort was good.
And they did it to, like, attempt to cover up the true cause of death and hopefully lure out the killer.
Oh, to have them come forward with
Yeah.
it. Okay, okay.
Okay, we take
You get
it
like
back.
2
You're doing
points
it,
back.
yeah.
But like still spreading misinformation is not
it's a
great.
scheme.
Yeah. But at least they kind of were doing it for the right reason.
guess
I don't
so.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Plenty of reports were printed about her personal life, and this even led to police looking into the possibility that she was gay.
Oh.
More on that later.
Okay. What? Where did that come from?
How weird.
That is weird. Yeah.
More of the copy and pasted letters were delivered during this time as well, one of which read, "I will give up on Dahlia killing if I get 10 years. Don't try to find me."
Okay.
Give up on Dahlia killing, like
Like, he's killed
commit
more. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay. I don't know.
By the spring of 1947, it had unfortunately become a cold case.
Oh, great.
The lead detective blamed the press for compromising the case,
Yeah.
which, yeah, of course they did.
Yeah.
In September of 1949, the grand jury met to evaluate the shortcomings of the LAPD due to many unsolved murder cases.
Okay. Yeah.
There were countless false confessions for the murder of Elizabeth Short.
Gosh.
There were roughly 60 during the initial investigation and over 500 since
What?
then.
Like, what's the point? You're just-
Attention.
yeah, attention, but you're admitting to a crime. So I guess, like, did they have a little get together and they're all like, well, if we all admit, then they can't get any of us. Like, well, but, and then also, why are you covering up the killer? Like, it's annoying. Making it harder to find the actual person.
Yeah, I don't understand people.
Nope.
Sergeant John P. St. John.
Okay. John P. St. John.
Yes.
Pick a John. You get one per name.
Pick a John.
He was a detective that worked her case until his retirement. So he was
Okay.
very dedicated
Okay,
to...
so you're a good John. Sorry
Maybe.
for making. Well, maybe.
Don't spring some weird shit on us.
dedicated.
I don't have anything
time.
weird about him.
Okay.
So
He is good.
I thought you were
John.
like, and by the way,
John, you can be as many Johns as you want.
yeah, you get an extra John for being a good boy.
John to the
P.
power
St.
of
John.
three.
Or is it John P. John St. John?
John.
Yeah, John to the power of 3 is a good guy. In 2003, retired LAPD detective Ralph Asdale told the New York Times that he believes that he interviewed the killer during the investigation.
Oh.
It was a man who was seen with his car parked near the crime scene during the early hours of January 15th. But nothing came of that interview. How? I don't know, but...
Yeah, like pursue it if you think that's the guy. Like,
Yeah.
George Hodel, a prior suspect in the case, was accused of being the killer by his son after he died. He was also a suspect in the death of his secretary and had fled the country several times between 1950 and 1990.
Huh.
In 2003, notes from the grand jury were released, and it was revealed that they had wiretapped his home and had an audio recording of him saying, "Supposing I did kill the Black Dahlia. They
Oh.
couldn't prove it now.
Supposing.
They can't talk to my secretary because she's dead."
Oh.
They thought there was something fishy. Anyway, now they may have figured it out. Killed her. Maybe I did kill my secretary. In 1991, Janice Knowlton claimed that her father was the killer. She would have been 10 at the time of the murder. She claims that her father beat Short to death with a claw hammer in the garage. He even wrote a book called Daddy Was the Dahlia Killer about this claim.
Don't just why?
Weird.
Why was it worded that way?
But it said that her claims aren't consistent with the facts of the case, and even her sister has disputed her claim and said like she's just a fucking liar.
She just
cool.
wants to write a
Cool,
book
cool.
and get money.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Again,
what that is.
it feels like
Delusional, maybe.
so many people are trying to piggyback and
Yeah.
like they want to be the main character so
Everything.
damn badly.
Yeah.
And it's stupid. Like, come on, watch anime or something.
Literally.
Just convince yourself you're Naruto. Don't kill people. Just do the weird arm running thing instead. You're not
That's a
hurting
better
anybody.
option.
Yeah.
It is a better option.
Pretend you're in one of the villages. Hello, that's the word. Village of Sound.
The Village Idiots is our own village. We should make a headband for that.
No!
With the little symbol.
Our symbol is the middle finger. Continue.
In the book Black Dahlia, Red Rose, Pugh Eatwell focuses on Leslie Dillon, a former mortician's assistant, being the killer. This is backed by an article written in 2000 by Buzz Williams called
Hey.
The Rap Sheet about the murder. His father was a detective on the case and believed that Dillon was the killer. Apparently, Dillon was thoroughly investigated and ultimately cleared by the police. He was in San Francisco at the time of the murder. I don't know if I really believe that, though, because it...
Weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Wait, did you say that they thought Leslie was as well?
Yeah.
Leslie.
Lesbian, that's how they got
yeah,
it.
I'm wondering. Yeah,
That's how-
If that.
That's how they got the
Sorry,
gay
we're
thing.
spoiling the ending.
Sorry.
There it is. There's the answer. Case
Yeah.
solved. Some authors and detectives believe there's a link between Short's murder and the Cleveland Torso murders.
Cleveland.
It's always Cleveland.
It's always
is,
Ohio. It's
It
always
is.
fucking Ohio.
Does that mean Ohio is aliens?
Ohio is hell.
Ohio does have hell is real, so.
Yes, and Hell's Tunnel and Hell's whatever and Hell Town and
Get to hell.
everything. This is the seventh ring of hell. Currently,
Currently, it changes.
I'm living in it.
The LAPD did look into this connection, but they discounted it, which, after everything I know about the Cleveland Torso murders, I agree with them. It doesn't seem connected
No, it
in the
doesn't.
slightest.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that I looked into too, and it's just not.
It's not. No. I'm gonna read this part verbatim from the Wikipedia page because the information is that good.
Okay.
All right.
Lay it on me, brother.
Crime authors such as Stephen Hodel and William Rasmussen have suggested a link between the Short murder and the 1946 murder and dismemberment of 6-year-old Suzanne Degnan.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Captain Donahue of the LAPD stated publicly that he believed the Black Dahlia and the lipstick murders in Chicago were likely connected, which Degnan was murdered in Chicago.
Okay.
So, among the evidence cited in the fact that Short's body was found on Norton Street, 3 blocks west of Degnan Boulevard. There were also striking similarities between the handwriting on the Degnan ransom note and that of the Black Dahlia Avenger.
Oh.
Both texts use a combination of capitals and small letters. The Degnan note read, in part, "Burn this for her safety." And both notes contain a similar misshapen letter P and have one word that matches exactly. Convicted serial killer William Herons served life in prison for Degnan's murder, initially arrested at age 17 for breaking into a residence close to that of Degnan's. He claims he was tortured by police, forced to confess, and made a scapegoat for the murder, though.
I don't know.
But, like, that's pretty freaky, like, the similarities.
Yeah, that is weird. Unless it could be a copycat. Was the information
True.
public for the Black Dahlia Avenger at the time when the other one was found, or vice versa? If you don't know, that's fine. But that would be my one question: is like if how similar in the timeline if something was released before, then it could have been a copycat there and like tried to. I don't know. I know, or it is
Yeah.
just what it is.
So it was handwriting, right, that they were comparing? Or was it? Yeah.
Right? Handwriting?
So-
yeah.
Because.
Yeah, handwriting.
Okay.
So both died in 46.
Okay.
And I had to look up and see exactly what, like, the date was that Degnan
okay.
died and everything, because Dahlia was in the start of the year.
Okay.
Okay.
She was in January.
So then I feel like it's possible, but
It
that's
is.
something to think about. You have to
It
try to
is.
like see if it could just be someone copying, could drawing the inspiration because they saw the media
True.
immediately pick it up and the rewards for it. So maybe they're like, hey, me need money, me like crack, me replicate, and me learn how to write like
yeah,
that.
because I was gonna say if the letters were public, it is not impossible to mimic.
Yeah, and make
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
word perfect and everything else, good enough. I don't know. Could
know.
go either way.
Another theory is that Short was the victim of the lone woman murders.
Yeah.
This occurred between 1943 and 1949 in LA. Over a dozen unsolved murders occurred, and there were all sexual mutilation of attractive young women. Police at the time thought it to be the work of an unidentified serial killer. I did briefly read through the cases and what people thought were possible connections to her murder. I didn't really see a ton of connections personally, though,
Yeah.
because like there weren't really many similarities to like the way Elizabeth was like killed and found, or like really any like MO across the cases.
Right. Like a surgical sort of
Yeah.
thing didn't come up at all.
No.
Okay.
Which, I mean, if you're going to have the skills and you're going to kill someone, you're probably going to continue to do so in a similar manner.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
it's a chance that like some of those cases could have been connected, but I don't think they connect to hers.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
We've already touched on how sensationalized her death was by the press. This caused countless rumors to circulate about her, some of which were that she was a sex worker, she was frigid, a lesbian, pregnant. Some say she was found with cigarette burns all over her body,
Whoa.
or feces in her stomach.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, neither of those things were noted in the autopsy, though, and I'm going to believe an autopsy report before anything else.
Yeah. The only one that I'm suspicious of is the Elisa Lamb one. But other than that,
That one
Yeah.
is suspicious.
but other than that, like, come on, guys, get off Tumblr or whatever.
Well, yeah.
what
Like,
is?
it's the first occurrence.
Yeah, this is like I
It
don't
evolved
know.
into 4chan.
People who
eventually.
are bored and wanted to demonize someone that didn't
Yeah.
deserve
Yeah.
it.
Pretty much.
Again, losers wanting some sort of God. There's so many people who want fame so
yeah,
bad.
writing off a tragedy, trying to
God.
get like
Get a life.
noticed. Yeah.
Start a band. Make
Start a band.
Make clothing.
Do something
Get
productive.
a fucking hobby.
Literally.
Rip feces in the stomach. All right, buddy. Like, what is
Yeah,
this,
like
first
wait,
grade?
yeah. Where'd you take that from? Your weird fetish?
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
what is that?
Like, graduate elementary school first, and then you can start
Literally.
spreading rumors. Maybe.
A lot of people even claim to have seen her between the 9th and 15th, like the time period she was
okay.
missing.
Okay.
Like the day she was last
Oh,
seen
okay,
to
yeah.
Weird.
before she was found.
Okay.
Investigators ruled out those claims, and whereabouts during that time are still unknown. I think she was most likely kept and being tortured during this time frame, just because of what
It
we've
probably
seen with
took
them
a long
being
time.
knocked unconscious and everything. Like,
Yeah, there's no way that took a short. And like surgeries take forever.
yeah, Elizabeth Short has left quite the legacy, though, due to her unfortunate death. She's buried at the Mountain View Cemetery in Oakland, California.
Okay.
And her mother moved to California to be close to her daughter's grave. 2 weeks after her death, a bill was introduced and eventually passed to create a sex offender registry, making California the first state to do so.
I didn't know that.
So I didn't know that her death was the
That's what's-
start of that.
yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't have guessed because again,
No,
hers
yeah.
wasn't sexual
Yeah,
in
no,
nature.
it doesn't seem to.
But I'm
connect.
very thankful for that.
Yeah.
Short's murder has led to countless movies, shows, and books
Yeah.
being made about her, inspired
And
by
bands. Oh my.
Yeah,
Black
bands.
Dahlia murder is literally a big one.
Yeah.
her. Fiction, nonfiction.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the most infamous cold cases, and it's unlikely that we will ever know who her killer really was,
Yeah.
which
Unfortunately.
sucks,
Yeah.
because that was like 80 years ago now.
I know. So they're probably not a one.
Yeah.
Most likely not.
Yeah, I don't it's such a weird case.
It is.
I don't know. I've always felt like such an immense. She never deserved it. Like at the end of the day, and she never deserved all of the wrong publicity that came with it, and all the people trying to piggyback off of it because their life sucks.
Yeah. That was
Exactly.
Their life is nowhere near as bad as what happened to her.
Yeah.
So why are we trying to capitalize on this type of thing?
being vultures.
Yeah, literally, actually
Literally.
vultures. Like, it is one thing to like learning about cases and stuff, because it's genuine, especially cold cases, because you want the justice and the drive for justice, because clearly she never deserved any of that.
No.
It is a totally different thing if you try to take it and be like, me want money, me want fame. You're not going to get it that way. Do something else. Go away.
Do something else. Go away.
Just go
Mind your
away.
own business.
Yeah, mind your damn beeswax. And yeah, I don't know. Off of everything that I've tried to see in any like correlations to anything else, nothing has ever really been this. I don't know. It's hard to say. It is so hard to say. And then it's weird that like nothing else was ever really mentioned about her dad. Just putting that out there, not trying to be like, I don't know all the facts. Respect to the family, but it is weird that he doesn't, like, if he cared, he would have been like, that's the type of people you would assume to be in the news.
Yeah.
And he doesn't show up to try to help with any questions or anything. It's weird to me. Again,
I
this
didn't
is all
even think of
alleged.
that.
Yeah, this is all just my opinion. This is as my favorite YouTuber Bose always says, this is my conspiracy world. But like genuinely, like that's weird that he just seems to just.
That is weird.
Nope.
Yeah, they were fighting
a lot. So I don't know. Not accusing, just questioning. But that's, I guess, my 2 cents on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Still think Leslie Dillon was probably the one.
Really?
That
Okay.
makes sense.
Mortician or ex-mortician
because
assistant.
they do drain and they do cut and they.
Yeah, it could have been multiple people. Is the other thing too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it could have been like
And then like we also have to think about like the allegations that she was seen at the Cecil while she was like missing.
Yeah. That's where she answered the phone, right?
Yeah, the Biltmore. Yeah, that's so.
Was it? It was the Biltmore at that time.
Biltmore was where she was like last officially seen.
Which that building's very weird.
Yeah.
And like in itself, and it's used for a bunch of music videos. Again, Sam and Colby, thank you. But like Taylor Swift's filmed one there, Drake's filmed one. Like it's a weird place, and it also was owned by Al Capone. I think it was. It was used for.
I didn't know
it has tons of tunnels within it. There are tons and tons of
smuggling.
Yes, exactly. There are secret ballrooms. There are secret rooms. There's secret everything there. Like places that are gated off and whatnot. And at this, back then too, like, I mean, it's a huge building for one. And it's not like this presidential suite where everyone famous has always stayed. Al Capone would stay there. And that's where he did most of his stuff. So someone could also have been hiding.
Oh yeah,
Very
like
easily
700
there.
plus rooms or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and again, since it's so close, you never know if it was an employee or something, or trying to like, maybe even someone representing the hotel who wanted more popularity around it. I don't know. It's just, again, conspiracy world.
Yeah.
But like just throwing out everything that wasn't really like talked about. I didn't know that much about the Biltmore until I was watching and they were showing all of, like, it's so big and so eerie. There's weird gargoyles all throughout it. It's like,
that really gars my goils.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I heard it one time and it stuck with me.
That's okay.
I remember watching when people actually went into the elevator at the Cecil Hotel, how the mirrors are all facing each other, and like I know some people talk about how when mirrors face each other, they like cause
it's like
something
a
possibly
portal.
But yeah, that's like what it is in the elevator. Is it's like.
Yeah, and the Biltmore's scary
Which was
looking.
where the weird thing happened with Elisa for that footage of her.
Yeah. I don't like. Do I have? Yeah, they've got a bunch of like weird little statues and stuff in it, and it's weird that it's like.
Yeah,
It's weird that it's used as like a staple place for people to.
I know the exact music video that she filmed there.
Yeah, and it's weird that it's such a staple place to film. I don't know. I feel like that's weird.
Listeners, I need you to know I am a closet Swiftie. She has an album coming out on Friday, and I will not apologize for the person I'm about to become.
That's okay.
The moon is going to be full, and everyone needs to run.
Run for your lives. Yeah, that's something to think about, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts.
Yes. Tell us your theories. Tell us who you think did it.
Yeah.
Send us your spooky stories.
Fight with each other in the comments below.
Yeah, fight with each other in the comments.
Oh God.
We're turning to violence.
No. Be nice, please.
You've got it's 2 against 1 here.
Oh, buddy.
You're going to time out.
Well, guys, this was the Black Dahlia. We want to hear from you. Please write to us. I'm begging.
Yes. Email us at spectresisters@gmail.com, all lowercase. We've got Instagram, we've got Reddit, we've got everything. We're on Spotify, we are on
Apple
Facebook.
Music.
Yeah, we are on TikTok, everything. And we're going to be doing, hopefully here soon, maybe some short films. So keep your eyes out. We want to be doing more video content, so make sure that you like and comment and subscribe
You'll
so you can stay in the
actually
loop.
see our ugly mugs for once.
Oh God, I gotta
Hey,
wear a
speak for
bag.
yourself.
I'm wearing a bag over my head the whole time. Thank you.
No.
Thank you for listening.
Stay spooky, y'all.
Oh, I just it was a 25% chance,
It's
and I
a sign.
did it.
It's a sign.
Oh.